cows in Thanksgiving coma. I mean, a little bit, just all the food. It's another later video. I just got out of the shower. It's just been crazy. But we'll get to that later. To start with, we haven't gotten any definite word on the testing center about the cows yet, so they said they'd get to us later in the week. They sent us an email about some ideas and stuff, but they're going to run more tests, so we'll see on that. But on a more cheerful, exciting note that I'll probably mention every day until November 30th. So for those of you who don't know, and I actually didn't know this until this year, is that November 30th is called Giving Tuesday. And it's just I don't know, like just a charitable day, the way it's called, Giving Tuesday. And something, and I think I've mentioned this before, but Stan has partnered with our local food bank in Richfield that for every cow sold on November 30th, we will donate 40 pounds of meat to the center. And like I said before, they were really excited about this. And so if you have been planning on buying meat, November 30th is the day. Write it on your calendar. Put a reminder on your phone, something. And we want to do maybe more events like this in the future, but November 30th is the day. And for those who want to buy bulk meat or pretty much if we sell pieces of a cow, whatever, every cow sold is a donation. And so that is really exciting. And that will go to our local community here, helping children and families that are in need of food and good food. And the way the food bank made it sound, they don't get good meat, or I don't know if they get meat in general, but grass-fed, well-raised animal meat, like that'll be awesome. So that is number one reminder, so write that down. And so I mentioned the craziness of moving, and I've just been really focused on it, and we're so close to being completely moved out of the old place that we are in. And we don't have a timeline of when we need to move out, because it was my aunt that let us live with her, which was really nice of her. Really appreciate that. And so we're just slowly moving in, and we're almost there. But with just, I feel so focused on trying to get things done here at the house that I've unfortunately kind of put off some farm stuff. And especially where the cows are at right now, they're in the wintertime, there's just not the same amount of grazing, like that nice green pasture. And so right now the cows are kind of in a bigger area and there for a longer period of time, because that's all we have with the drought and with the cold season. That's it. They're out on pasture that's just not quite as great. And so we'll start supplementing them at some point to make sure they still get the nutrition they need. But anyway, so I've been putting stuff off and thinking things will be fine. And then, so this morning, Stan sent me a text saying that 8 of our cows were out and they were in a neighbor's field. And I was like, oh, what happened? And it was these little things that the day we found the 2 dead cows, I was setting up a different fence, and in trying to take care of that, I had forgotten to put some more posts on a line, and so the line was only this far off the ground, not very far off. And for well-behaved cows, that's fine, but we have some naughty cows, and they took advantage of that situation and caused some problems. And there was a little thing wrong with the charger where a screw was loose, so it wasn't getting its charge. And it was just little things. And isn't it funny how little things in life is kind of what gets to us, or what's kind of like the fall of the start of our demise? Yeah, sure. That was very dramatic, but it's the little things. And I was listening to this podcast today about building better habits. And it was a great podcast. If you like kind of like, I don't know if self-help is the right word, but just motivating, encouraging, helpful things, this podcast is, it's called Better Than Happy by Jody Moore, and my sister-in-law just got me onto it, and I really liked it. She had a guest on her podcast, and he was talking about fitness, and I'll bring that up later. But he's talking about building habits, building daily habits, or building, these little habits that help us be healthier and happier and so forth. And I feel like I don't know if this relates to you or if it connects to you, but it just made me think of this house that we just bought, and we really like it. This older style of house I'm a fan of. It's pretty cool, and the last owners did a great job with the painting, the style. It's just very cute, very pretty. They've done a great job with the aesthetics of it, but there's been little things that, like David went to do a load of laundry, and the washing machine came up with an error, and they left the washer and dryer, and so we've never used it before, and he was like, oh no. And then there was towels in the back that they had left, and there's leakage, and all it was like some clogged filters, and then some hose clamps need to be tightened. That was it. Like, really simple things, but maybe those past owners didn't know what to do. Maybe they didn't want to call someone in, but in doing so, it kind of creates more of a mess, more of a problem. But it's just simple little things that need to be looked at. And then David did some work on the furnace today. Same thing. It was just a simple, easy solution. He ran to Ace and got a couple of stuff, and now it's fixed, and now it's great. And there's just multiple little things here where fortunately they've been simple and easy. And I have a wonderful husband who doesn't mind, who enjoys fixing things and doing this stuff, which is awesome. But just simple things. And again, just relating back into our lives, into my life, where the simple things will trip me up, or I don't do it, and then it's maybe the day doesn't go as well, or something. Like, I find if I can take some time to be spiritual in the morning, to work out in the morning, I find my day goes so much better. And if I don't eat breakfast, because I don't often eat breakfast, if I just get a good meal in early in the day, like whether it's my first meal in the morning or my first meal in the afternoon, just something healthy, it just really sets my day up nice. And then by themselves, they're not big things, they're really tiny things, but it adds up. And this can apply to anything, whether it's we'll go saving money. I'm a big fan of finances, and I've helped some friends and a couple people do their budgeting. We just sat down, went over what they make, what their expenses are, debt to income ratio, different things, and I really enjoy doing that. And so like the side-by-side Dave and I bought is fully paid with cash. That's because we've just been saving, and even if it's not big stuff all the time, it's just the little savings all the time. And just never overlook the little things. It can make a big deal. People talk about like smiling to someone else or saying hi, like it could really brighten someone's day. Just these different things. And what are some little things in your life that make a big difference for you? I'd love to hear about them in the comments, and I don't know, the little things that matter to you. And we've had a few people mention how they would love to support us and buy our products, but they don't have the money for it. And maybe for some people that's true, that they legit don't have the money for this higher quality meat, which I understand. And that's why, Stan, I want to do these giveaways or donating to the food bank, everything, to give more people the opportunity to have this meat. Let's say you want to buy our meat and maybe you don't have the money for it, right now. Let's use that as an example for a goal, the little things. And because we'd love for you to buy our meat for multiple reasons. It's great food for you and your family. It supports us, and it also supports this goal of building health in every aspect of life, the planet, our families, the ecosystem, all these different things. And so try setting aside some money, maybe every week, every month, whether it's $5, $10, whatever it is. And maybe the money that you would spend getting a coffee or a fancy drink, or going to a restaurant, or not like a fast food place that really isn't that great for you. Maybe set that aside every once in a while and save it to purchase something of greater value, like healthy local meat, or maybe it's getting more high quality other food in your diet, or maybe it's something else. Just, I would love for you for that, your goal to be your meat. But start a little thing to build habits. Start something small, and keep the big picture in mind, but be okay if that might take a while. Start something small. And so I'd like to encourage you to, like I said, start something small. I'll leave that up to you, whether you use my example of saving to buy our high quality meat, or whether it's something else. I'm so focused on the meat right now, I can't even give you another example. So yeah, try that out. And again, in the comments below, I would love to hear about the little things that make a difference in your life. So before we end this, 2 things. November 30th, Giving Tuesday. If you are going to buy bulk beef, please do it that day so we can donate as much as possible to the food bank. And I'll keep sending reminders out about that. And then 2, start something small in your life that will help you live a healthier, happier life with this habit. All right. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate every single one of you. I like doing these videos. It's just a little way that we can reach out and interact with each other and get to know each other a little bit more. We want you to come to our farm and recognize our faces. I'll still remember that couple that drove up and they said, "I know your face," because of his interactions with us. We didn't know them, but they knew us because of this, and that is awesome. So thank you for getting to know your local farmer today, and I will talk to you tomorrow. We're having a fun event. My family and I are doing a Sub for Santa race, and that will go for helping kids this Christmas. And I will try to do some video there, but I'm a little self-conscious about videoing in public. I don't know how other YouTubers do it, but we'll see. So I will talk to you tomorrow no matter what. Bye.